Hello and welcome back. My name is Devious Gaming and you are watching a Pokemon Ultra Sun 100% Shinylocke episode. So in today's episode we are making our way back to the Aether House after defeating the Mimikyu in the trial of Acerola, the Ghost Trial. We did lose, sadly, Beacon, who has been in the team since we caught him back in Verdant Cavern, and we also lost Ariados, our Spider-Man, who hadn't been in the team for very long, but we had to sacrifice to get in a free switch against the Totem Mimikyu. So we did lose the two people. I have sorted out the boxes. I did go back, check all the episodes where we caught Pokemon, and so there was a Piplup. Pingu was in the death box, even though he wasn't dead, along with ZZ and London, our Charger Bug, our red bus. So that is the death box. We have Haunter, Baltoy, Magnemite, Pachirisu, Ampharos, Ariados, Torterra, Seadra, Pinsir, and Onyx. They are all in the death box. That is 10 Pokemon. We are all up to date. So we're switching back to box 2. We have in here, we have Watchog Daffy, we have Volbeat Dizzy, we have Bugsby, our Swadloon, we have Stunky, which we call Pepe Le Pew. We've got Pingu, our Piplup. We've got London, our Charger Bug. We've got Scrambled, our Happiny, and we've got ZZ, our Spritzy. So that is that. We have added Beedrill and Lantern to the team. We had a caught a Chinchou and a Weedle, which I have leveled up to match them with the rest of the team since the last episode. So they are also on the team. I will get right into the rest of the episode now then. So we are heading to Aether House. And it looks like we have a battle with some Team Skull Grunts. So let's just check who is in the pole position of the party. We have Data leading the pack. I'm going to move Sting into pole position. I'm really excited to use our shiny Beedrill. So let's talk to back so soon. I wasn't expecting you. Oh, it takes these dumb grunts way too long to deal with you kids. So I guess it's my turn now. What? I told you before. Next time you get in our way, I'm not holding anything back. Sorry guys, looks like the capture card is freezing out a little bit there. Should sort itself out any second. There we go, all sorted. As we are heading into a battle with Palmeria, the Team Skull admin. So let's see what she has to throw at us. We are going to see a Golbat leading out. We are going to lead with our shiny green Sting. And we are not very effective, sadly, against this Golbat, so I am going to switch. Let's go into Data, and we have two super effective moves on him that can take out this Golbat of Palmeria's. We're going to trace its ability, which is Inner Focus. So let's go for the Psychic. We're going to get hit with a Wing Attack again. Not going to be enough for a one-hit knockout, but special defense has fallen. We should be able to take one more hit from this Golbat, as long as it's not a critical hit. And there we go. Down goes the Golbat. Next up, we are going to see Salazzle, so I am going to switch into Light. Light making his debut on the team so far. Light is going to take on this Salazzle with a Bubble Beam. Can't wait for this to level up a few more levels and it'll learn Hydro Pump. And this thing will be an absolute monster, but until then we aren't doing too bad anyway. So let's go for another Bubble Beam. We can soak up another hit from the Salazzle. And that is going to be Palmeria's Pokemon all finished up. Nowhere to go. Everyone is going to gain some XP. And we're going to grab some more money. We can head back to the Pokemon Center to buy some more potions, etc. Guess you are pretty tough. Now I understand why my grunts waste so much time battling kids. But if you want us to return the Pokemon, then you'll have to come to us, alone. The boss is dying to meet you. See you at our base in Potown. So Palmeria has stolen one of the children's Pokemon, and we need to go get it back. Battles you can't afford to lose aren't any fun. Hey, are you guys okay? My young goose. We can't forgive this. Darn it, those numbskulls actually did something pretty clever for once. If we want to get the Pokemon back, then Devious has to go to Potown, all alone, with no backup. That's what they said, but that's not fair. Team Skull has taken over Potown. It's basically their private playground now. Oh, I know. If you're going to go through, try to find this guy on Route 15 who's wearing a kimono. He might be able to help you get to Potown. He knows a whole lot about Pokemon that can travel across the water. Here, take this. Just get my youngest back for me. So we've received a rare candy. We will save that for later on. We're going to head back to the Pokemon Center quickly. And then we will heal up. Buy some more potions, etc. And then we can make our way to Potown. There will be a few encounters in today's episode, which is always fantastic. It's always nice to be able to add some Pokemon to the team. Sorry, I didn't mean to go into the PC box. I was meant to talk to Nurse Joy. And then we will go and speak to the Pokemon man and grab some more potions, etc. Maybe a few awakenings when you irritably get put to sleep. So let's talk to the Mart guy, and we now have more items we can buy because we beat Acerola's trial. I think we do need some more Pokeballs, so let's go ahead and grab 5 more Ultra Balls, 5 more Great Balls. I think we're alright for Pokeballs. We need some Super Potions. Let's grab 5 of those. Oh, we can now buy Max Potions, but they're quite expensive. I will buy 1 of those. And 1 Hyper Potion. That is going to be it by the looks of things. So we are back down to being absolutely broke. So let's go and find this guy that Acerola was talking about on the beach, wearing a kimono. Route 15, we have just entered a new route, so we are going to enter the grass for our encounter for Route 15. And that is going to be a shiny Hypno. So a dark type Pokemon, I believe, or psychic type Pokemon. Maybe dark psychic, I can't remember off the top of my head, but we have run into Hypno anyway. And let's go for a Bug Bite. And sadly, I forgot that it is definitely super effective, and that is going to be that. We will not be catching that Hypno from our grass encounter. However, we will get a water encounter. So let's take on this trainer as we head down to the beach to find the guy wearing the kimono, who is going to give us the Sharpedo for our ride pager, so we can make our way to Potown and save this young goose We are going to see a Gibble now. And we are going to hopefully get rid of it with a Twin Needle. How much damage is that going to do? It does over half, so that's going to be a 2-hit knockout. We get the poison, not that it's going to make it matter, as the second Twin Needle is going to finish off the Gibble. And everyone is going to gain some XP. We are going to see Marowak now, so I am going to switch. We are going to go into Light. May have the Lightning Rod ability, like my own Pokemon. So let's go for a Bubble Beam. It is a Water Fire type Pokemon. That is not going to be very effective, and we're going to finish off this trainer with another Bubble Beam. Not causing us any problems at all there. We're making our way to Potown for our grudge match against Guzma to get our revenge on him taking all of our Pokemon pretty much in that battle back in Mally Garden. A trial goer, huh? And why would you be coming to a lonely odd place like this? I've got to get Team Skull. Aha, I see you've got your reasons. Then I'll take you on. Tell me, Uncle Grimsley is going to flip a coin. Will it be heads or tails? Heads. Astonishing. You took a stab? Like some kind of prophet. Right now, you and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. A loss is a loss. I'll give you Sharpedo's info for your ride pager then. Ride it to victory. Sharpedo was registered to the ride pager. So we now have Sharpedo and can smash through the rocks, which is basically what he's telling us now. So let's get through him. And we can now head into the water where we will get another encounter. So that is not the right. We want the Sharpedo. So there we go. We have gone the wrong way. We are back on the beach. My fault there. So let's jump on the Sharpedo once again. And we can now smash through these rocks and make our way to Potown. There are a few trainers. I am going to try and skip them though, as I want to try and get to Potown in today's episode. So here is going to be our encounter for the water. And that is going to be a shiny Furret. I don't actually want this Pokemon, so I think I'm just going to kill it. We do get one more encounter outside Potown, on the way to Potown, so there is a chance of another cool Pokemon, but Furret I have no time for. This Furret can disappear as far as I'm concerned. We have plenty more Pokemon in the box, PC box at the moment, so I'm not too worried about killing it and not gaining the encounter for the water. For Route 15. So let's get through onto the beach here. And we have made it to Route 16, so we can now gain another encounter. Let's go and grab this TM, but first of all, there is a trainer hiding as we come out from under the caravan to surprise us with a Mimikyu. So let's go for the Twin Needle, so that will hit this thing twice. So that'll break the disguise, and then it will hit the Mimikyu once again. We are going to get the poison. Mimikyu is going to use Charm. It's going to drop our attack harshly. Mimikyu is hurt by the poison, and we need to probably switch out now. This thing can't do. Oh, actually, maybe we can go for a poison sting. That's going to be effective. This thing is fairy type, half fairy type after all. That didn't do any damage whatsoever, so I am going to switch out now. Beedrill just isn't going to, but Sting isn't going to be good enough to take on this Mimikyu. So let's go into data. And let's fire off with a Psychic. And that should be enough to finish off this Mimikyu. Charm's not going to do a lot as we are especially offensive. And the poison is going to finish off the Mimikyu. So absolutely fantastic. We can move on now. Make our way to the entrance of Po Town. Once we grab our TM, which is X Scissor, so that might be pretty cool to teach to Beedrill. And we can head into the grass here and gain our encounter for Route 16. So let's do that now. And hopefully it's going to be something cool. We've not had the greatest of lucks with our random shiny encounters. And that is what I'm talking about. We have a wild a wild shiny Metagross, and this thing I would love to add to my team. This thing is absolutely awesome. So can we add this thing to the team? That is the question. I am definitely going to need to switch out. I'm going to switch into Fear. I'm going to try and put this thing to sleep. Get off a Shadow Sneak. Hopefully that won't be enough to kill it. So I know this thing is exceptionally hard to defeat. So I'm going to get the Shadow Sneak off. And then I am going to go for a Hypnosis. We do hit the Hypnosis, which is absolutely phenomenal. So let's go for another Shadow Sneak. That won't be enough to take it out, but should bring it down to enough to start throwing some balls at this thing. Should have remembered to throw a Quick Ball. So gutted I didn't. We could have had this thing without any effort whatsoever. So let's go to our Pokeballs now. I'm not taking any chances. This thing is going to get some Ultra Balls thrown at its face. And hopefully we can add this Metagross to the team. I would really love to add this Metagross to the team. Yes, first ball. We've smashed it. We've got a Metagross, and that is going to be adding to the team straight away in the place of Fear, I believe. That is super hyped. We are going to learn Shadow Ball on our Airhead. So let's get this Metagross back to the Pokemon Center. Let's heal him up and let's get him on the team. So I am going to put him on the overlay straight away because he is joining the party without fail in place of Fear. So Fear, I'm afraid it is your time to disappear. And welcome Metagross to the team. We need to think of a nickname for this thing. And I think I am going to call him Shredder. That's what I think I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him Shredder. He always reminds me of the helmet of the bad guy from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So Shredder it is. Shredder has joined the team. We're going to add that to the party now in place of Fear. Fear can go and join everyone in the PC box. So we will need to level this Metagross up slightly, but that is super hype. We managed to get something decent for a change from our random encounter in the grass, and have a shiny Metagross has joined the team. So let's heal everyone up. And I am going to put Metagross in a pole position. This thing is so good, guys. So happy we managed to catch that first ball, and it didn't give us too much of an issue. I am going to move him into pole position, and we are going to start training him up straight away. As we head now into Ula Meadow, where we can also get another encounter. So first of all, I think we have to talk to Faber. Oh my, if it isn't Devious, where might you be off to? To see Team Skull. You mean you're going to their base in Potown? Such awful thugs they are, tormenting poor Pokemon for no good reason. I swear I just don't know what to do with them. And just look at me, would you? Here I am, taking the initiative to travel Alola on my own to check on how Pokemon are doing. I've been trying to think through this Necrozma issue on my own. That sort of noble dedication is what you would expect of a president. Even, don't you agree? Not that a foolish child could. I mean, not that I would expect you to know. Anyhow, do try to stay safe. Don't say I didn't warn you about Team Skull. So, what is Faber doing close to Team Skull's base, I wonder? I don't think he is as innocent as he likes to make out he is. We are going to take on this trainer in the grass. And then we are going to gain another encounter for Ula Meadow. See if we can get as lucky as we just did with our Metagross. She has a Flababy, and we are going to lead with shiny Metagross. Looking absolutely fantastic. Going to go for a Zen Headbutt. And that is going to be a one-hit KO. I don't think the crit mattered, but that is smashing. Shredder is going to absolutely destroy a lot of Pokemon in this display. And we have just picked up a repeat ball, which probably won't be any good to us, as we can't catch the same Pokemon twice. And we are going to run into a shiny Heliolisk. So one of the Pokemon you can get from the Ultra Wormholes, if you didn't know, guys. We have got a Heliolisk, but it is still a pretty cool Pokemon nevertheless. So let's see if we can try and capture this thing. Go for a Bullet Punch. We're going to get hit with a Parabolic Charge. It's going to drain our energy. Let's go for a Zen Headbutt now. Special defense has arisen. Now let's chuck some balls at this Heliolisk. Going to raise its special defense once again. I am going to continue to throw another ball. That was very close. I think it may even stay in this ball this time. 2 shakes. That's the third, and that is it staying in. So we have added a Heliolisk as well to our party, which is super cool. Yet to have a fire-type Pokemon on the team, sadly. We do want to give this thing a nickname, and I'm going to call it Frills. Because of its little frilly collar. So Frills is going to go to the PC, and we may need his help later on, but for now we have a team already sorted as we make our way up to Po Town. And that is where I'm going to wrap it up today, guys. On to Route 17. We will get another encounter in the beginning of the next episode once we've taken on a few trainers. If you have enjoyed today's video, please do smash that like button. If you're hyped that we managed to grab a Metagross, then also smash that like button twice as hard. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And if you want to know of any time I upload any content or go live with a Pokemon giveaway stream, then do smash that notification bell. I won't keep you any longer for today, guys. Thank you very much. Ta-ta for now.